the Feywild?
My tools, I do have some smith's tools with me, a set of tinker's
Mhm.
tools. Uh,
Mm.
Unfortunately, I'm also proficient with like thieves tools pero wala akong dala right now. And
Okay.
I have a probably useless letter of introduction from my guild.
You're part of a
Nga pala,
guild.
you're a member
Yeah, I'm a part of
of
a guild.
Elder
I'm the same guild
Do you
as
have your
my mother,
ID?
Caroline. Yeah, yeah. Luckily, they spelled my name correctly. Walang
Good for you.
Good for you.
extra
Good
O's.
for you.
Hindi ko lang ng
Some
O's
people
or
have all the luck.
Aidun.
Okay.
They do.
Okay.
Meron
If
din
that,
palang, last si Shane, meron
okay.
siyang earmuffs
Aw.
That is cute.
that he uses pag masyadong maingay.
Okay. Yes, understood. Okay, that's
Noise canceling earmuffs.
Yeah.
cancelled. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
What, aside from your usual traveler stuff, what are you carrying with you into the Feywild?
Ah, meron kasi akong, ano ba yun? Parang, ano ko, Feywild trinket, pero hindi ko pa alam kung ano siya. Tapos, paano yung Carnival Companion? Meron ba ako? Hindi madadal.
Wala.
Wala.
Iba yung ang napag-usapan natin nun, ang carnival companion mo ay
Si Missing Blink Dog.
yes, si Missing Blink Dog.
Okay,
So
so,
you're still missing your carnival companion. Up to you to find.
paano yung aking trinket? I don't have one.
If I remember, I think may isa kang trinket na gold piece yung nakuha mo from Northwind. If I remember,
Oh,
ikaw
okay.
yung nakasabot sa nun. Otherwise, what else do you want to what else do you want to carry into the Feywild with you? Aside from yung gold piece, kasi yun yung, alam ko, if I remember correctly, galing from Northwind yun, yung yung rumoronda siya tapos nasa loob mo yung isa sa mga sycamore seeds. So that's
Mm,
one. Tapos ikaw, what else
ano,
do you have with you?
I have a face-sized, shades.
Shades? Okay.
Kasi nakakasilaw yung bestie ko.
Okay.
Wait, ano itsura ng shades mo? Ano ba yan?
Yung
Troll shades ba yan?
yung katulad nung kay yung kalaban nating dragon.
Kay Imrit?
Oo, yun, yung
Yung
suot
shades
ni
ni Imrit?
Imrit. Yung gano'n, parang gano'n.
Okay,
Actually,
okay.
makinang din yung shades by itself. Pero at least hindi si Kit yung nasisilaw.
Okay. Great.
Makinang. Okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for further declarations. Just. Okay. So when you guys went through the portal inside that House of Mirrors, it suddenly so you guys went into the portal. If I remember, nauna si Eden, sumunod si Shane, who was accompanied by Roa, and last but not the least, Kit, who Mr. Witch had a few words with before he was bodily shoved into the portal. Okay. The first the first thing sige, wait, let me sige, the first thing that you notice as soon as you stepped through is that the smell. The smell is very damp and vegetal. And it's very humid. So it's the smell that hits you first, and then the second thing, and it's humid. It's not hot, but it's not that cold, just right, in short. And as soon as you adjust your eyes or your eyesight, you see that it is, no, it's not dark, but it's sort of sunset. So I'm going to take you to what you see, the first thing that you see. Tama ba? Haha! There you go. Please let me know if it has loaded.
It's white.
Has it loaded? Please God tell me it's loaded.
It's just a blank
It is.
grid.
Oh no. Wait. Darn it. Okay. It's embarrassing. Please hold. Ah! Sorry. Balik tayo sa title page. Oh no. In any case. Let's do this instead. Come on, man. Yeah, sure. Okay. Oops, no. Eh, yes. Halatang matagal nang di nag-open na naman. Wah! Ha ha ha. Okay. Do you see the pic?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So this is the first thing that you see actually when you emerge from the portal, it is basically a long basically a long sort of stone path in front of you, and it sort of extends around 60 to 70 feet in front of you before falling off. And if you look beyond that broken part of the stone path, you see that there are several towers that's spanning in front of you, and where there are, basically, it's, you're standing on a long stone path, but there are a lot of broken parts of it, broken sections. So that's the very first thing you see. And if you look further into the horizon, you see that, well, basically you don't really see anything because it's very foggy. So that's immediately the first thing that you see, the road, the stone road in front of you. And you notice that you guys are a bit, the stone road that you are on is high. It's very elevated. And you can see from the sides of this stone road that it leads down to a very steep drop, and on the kumbaga on the ground, you could say that it's very watery, muddy marshland. And you can see that, and like in the picture, you can see that there are some sort of fireflies hovering about down there. There are several patches of trees and or shrubs, and you can also hear the gurgling of water all around you. So that's what you guys see. And Kit, as soon as you step onto that stone path, immediately when you step into that stone path, there begins this niggling at the back of your head. Parang, when but like your brain is itching, like not literally, but
Mm.
there's this persistent thought at the back of your brain, but telling you, whispering to you that it's here, it's here. Sorry, rinig pa ako.
Mm. Yeah.
It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. And it won't stop. So that's what you guys immediately see. What do?
Well, we're not in Baldur's Gate anymore.
Didn't expect the Feywild to be so damp. Anyway, we're supposed to look for Zibilna, right? Zibilna? I- any ideas how to do that? Kit, do you remember anything from this place?
Should we follow the I don't know, gray brick road right in front of us?
Sure. Why not?
Do I remember anything other than I don't think.
I'm going to say you don't remember. And the earliest I'm going to say
Oh yeah, I was a baby.
memories that you have are of the carnival itself now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't remember anything. But it's here. I don't know what it is, but it's here.
Okay. Yeah, I guess for now, let's follow this path and see where it leads us. Sounds like a plan. We move forward
Okay,
towards
so
the sun, I guess, where the sun is.
Hindi pakita na malalaglag tayo at some point.
sorry, what?
Di,
Nag-medyo
di ba
nag-drop.
hindi namin kita na merong putol yung road? Di ba may putol yung road?
Oo, kita nyo naman, from around 70 feet from where you're standing, you can see that parang you are on a tall stone bridge, and 70 feet from where you're standing, it may gap. There's this like,
Yung sa likod
there's a
namin,
quite a
same,
big gap.
same din.
Yung
Yung
sa
sa likod
likod
namin,
nyo, there's like around 20 feet of road, pero it weirdly enough it ends in a thick fog.
Oh.
well,
In a
since
very thick fog, I
the fog wants us to move forward, I
might
guess.
say.
The other direction.
To our death then.
There's
Wow.
there's a deity whispering, "Go forward, not this way, not this way." Can we
But yeah,
try jumping? Is the
ah,
gap wide enough? I
How
mean,
wide is the gap?
yeah.
you could see, it's around 40 to 50 feet wide.
Wide.
Guys,
And as far as the eye, your eye could see, there are just parts of the stone road that are still standing. So basically, it's parang ruins na siya of a what what looks to be a
Well, we could
ruins of a
try
great
and
stone bridge.
uh rappel down the road and walk through across the marshlands.
do you have a rappel
Um,
kit?
well, everyone should have their own ropes or something, right?
I have
Well,
an
you could,
entertainer's pack.
you could do,
I have
I
a
don't think I have rope.
Do I
well,
have
you could do a blah 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 blah
I
blah
have
blah
a
blah.
investigation?
dungeoneer's pack with me, and it has I have some pitons and hammer
Oh
pitons
yeah, we can use that.
and a 50 feet of hempen rope. So we can maybe hammer few pitons on the road and then tie it up with the rope and then rappel down.
I have a
Okay.
costume.
I
What?
do too.
Or maybe somebody can just transform and
Well, you could if
tie
you
us
want to
down.
check out the pillars that are so basically if you want to check out the pillars under the road, do me an investigation or perception check, please. Mage hand
Investigation.
or
I
perception.
Floating. I can
will.
float.
I will perception +1,
Yeah, good.
which doesn't make any difference.
Aiden,
I have.
sayang yung Aiden and Kit, you could see that Aiden and Kit, you could see that merong mga it looks like merong mga handholds that are going down from the top. So from the top going over to the side going down. Yung parang something parang carved out handholds so that
I'll shout out,
you think you can take them to go down.
guys,
Shane
somebody wants
and
us to go down.
Shane and Shane and Roa, you couldn't really see those handholds, but you do see a lot of these. You see a lot of giant mushrooms. They look that you could stand on them to go down.
You can try jumping
Not
on
not
them.
not the
Let's do it.
DM does not say that, but you could see the mushrooms.
I'll check out the handholds if they're safe. Pray for me.
I'll just float down.
Oh yeah, you can
You
fly.
do have wings.
Here.
Yes. They finally remember the two of them have wings. Anyway,
Wings
Okay,
too.
I'll go down the handholds.
Maybe I can carry you. Hold on,
And
how?
siguro, pag siguro mga 5 feet off the ground na lang kami, I'll jump on
okay.
Kit.
Okay.
You
You
jump on
guys,
it?
what? You guys peer over the side, and it's quite tall. You reckon it's about 90 to 100 feet going down. So okay, so whoever's flying, who will fly down? Roa and
Yeah, maybe I can
Kit.
bring along one. I mean, who looks
Hmm.
lighter? Can I?
A
Will
giant
we fall
raven
down?
anymore.
Sabihin ko, Rowa, can you bring Shane with you?
Sure, Shane, do you want to come with me?
Is it safe?
Um, are you heavy?
Good question.
Uh, yes, good
What?
question.
How
What?
like
What?
does
What?
he look heavier than me? I'm pretty
Um,
What is
petite.
Shane wearing?
I'm petite.
robes lang naman, but he
Okay.
is...
I'm 108 pounds.
Wow, okay.
I have
Bones and
armor on,
skin.
so medyo mabigat ako.
Why are you gonna jump on Kit?
Ah,
Saan ba nakalagay yun?
Why are you gonna jump on Kit?
Ah,
it's
138
messing
pounds.
around.
Nakalagay pa.
Pero mamaya pa
Mas
pag
mabigat
malapit na
sa'yo.
tayo sa lupa.
Mabigat ka sa akin.
I'm not gonna jump on you. Parang we're 100 feet off the lupa.
Baka hindi kita kaya, friend.
Okay. So whoever is so yung mga I guess yung bababa is wait, so Shane is Roa, you're flying Shane down with you or medyo
Kung kaya ko ba siya? 130 plus daw siya. I'm 108.
138.
Yun. So,
Ilang pounds ba yung kaya nung
30
Shane?
pounds ang I have a negative. I have a 9 strength.
Ay, ay, ay. Holy smokes.
So maybe
Well,
not.
well, maybe not. Medyo, I think medyo mahirap
Yeah.
unless na ano,
Yeah, we
unless na
can.
kayong dalawa, ayun, unless na kayong, pwede, kung kayong, alam kung kayong dalawa ni Kit.
Kit?
Oh, and if you take it slow, hindi yung just fly down.
What do you think, Kit? Should we?
I guess.
Are you willing? Let's do
Am
it.
I willing?
Yun. If does Kit want
Do
to?
do I have a choice?
This is
Usap
the
kayo.
Feywild. You have lots of choices here.
When I'm with you, I don't think I have a choice. So
I blink
let's go.
beautiful eyes at you.
Hmm?
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I'll hold yung sa ilalim ng yung armpit ni what's his name? Shane.
Shane.
I'll hold it. Yan. To
Paano,
support you.
paano aambag si Kit sa pagbuhat to?
I don't know.
Sa buhok ni Shane? Sa,
Hold his
yung
legs.
sa collar?
Hold his
Like a
legs.
kitty? Sa leg?
Oo. Parang i-ano natin siya. Isa-swing.
Can't you shower him with your fairy dust or something?
Wheelbarrow, carry.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay,
Sige, sige.
okay.
Okay, we'll see you down there, Aidan.
Don't fall
Okay.
off.
Okay, so Roa, you take Shane by the arms.
Hey, the
Tapos tama,
armpit.
Kit, armpits, and Kit, you take Shane by the feet? Both of his feet?
Yeah, it's by the ankles.
Oh, okay. So basically parang hammock carry nyo
Yeah.
between you guys. Okay. Okay.
Close your eyes if you're scared.
He closes his eyes.
Okay.
Don't blame us if we all die.
Okay,
I should
guys,
have made
so-
you sign a waiver.
No, ano. Okay, so you guys pick up Kit. Sorry, you guys, Roa and Kit, you pick up Shane by his armpits and feet, both his feet and ankle on the ankles, and you both slowly float down, and it is 100 feet down. So it takes quite a while. I'm going to say, but takes you 100 feet. 100 feet. It takes you mga around and probably takes you mga around 5 to 8 minutes to fly down very very slowly. Well, slowly. And as for Eden, you're going to. How are you going to go down?
I'm going to use the handholds.
Okay.
Before I do, I will hammer in a pit on the road, tie my rope there, tapos tie it on my
Okay.
waist.
So
Just to be sure the first 50 feet I won't I won't
Okay, the
fall.
first as in mountaineering style, making sure. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
not
just to make
that's
sure.
not that's not quick. So it takes quite some time to do all that. I'm going to say yung first 50 feet down takes you 10 minutes because it's a bit it's ponderous na. Natural yung the next Python, kukunin mo yung Python sa taas,
It's a
i-attach mo.
it's the same
Takes some
season.
time.
Yeah.
So
Ay, you need to
basically,
sleep na.
as you guys go down, as you guys
6:48.
go
Toothbrush
down
na.
to ground level
I
of
prefer that.
this swamp marsh, see
I'll
that
visit you in 5 minutes.
yep, there's basically just muddy water everywhere. There's not walang masyadong yung parang patches of land, parang as in yung 'di ba usually pag marshlands there's sometimes one or two patches of ground, but steady ground that you can at least reliably stand on. Here, as you guys are climbing and or flying down, there's not much of that steady ground. to um stand on. So when you Kit and Roa finally slowly get down to the ground, you hit the muddy, swampy ground with a big old squelch.
Yuck.
And
Muddy puddles.
squelch,
Oh,
squelch. And you
oh
find that
no.
this marsh is a bit deep. Medyo malalim siya. Um, basically, kung you find that the mud is almost reaching to your knees.
My niece?
Yes, your knees.
So, sikit.
Tikit,
I'm
lubugin.
floating.
How
So si
Yes.
Kit, hindi ka na, you're not tiny. Na-establish naman natin na Kit is not tiny, right?
Yeah.
So,
Ah,
so basically, he's just
kung
3 to
kung
4
no
feet.
kung gnome size or parang ano siya,
He
Si
is
Kit, mga
2 feet.
3 to
halfling
4.
size.
3 to 4.
Parang, ang halfling is 3 to 4 feet, right?
Ah, so parang ano, waist deep, parang gano'n sa kanya.
Yes.
Why?
But he's
Why? Why
flying.
can't I
The
just
average, yeah.
float?
Halflings average around 3 to 4 feet. So I'm
I
going
can
Float.
to
just
just say
drop.
that you're
I
4
can just.
feet.
Yeah, but I can just drop yung paa ni Shane and avoid the swamp.
um, Unfortunately, you didn't know that.
No, I should have made you sign a waiver.
So, but so basically, when you guys land, the mud goes up to Roa's knees. Sorry, Kit. The mud goes
I
up to
am
your waist,
swimming.
and so basically si Shane,
And on your wings, oh
yung upper
my.
half, yung upper half niya medyo yung nasa taas lang ng mud, pero yung from his, I guess, from his legs going down, parang it's you can feel the mud slowly parang suck you down.
Wait,
So
can I
yeah.
pick up Kit from the mud?
You
And
can.
then I just cast prestidigitation to clean his wings so we can fly. Baka bigla siyang mag-disappear
Okay,
habang
yeah.
naglalakad kami.
Oh no. Okay.
I just,
Okay. So wait, you guys stand Shane in the
yeah,
mud.
I guess.
Okay.
I let go of his armpits.
Okay.
Oh, I have a question.
Oh.
Suot pa ba namin yung carnival wings and all that?
Oh, that's a good
Yeah, I
question.
mean, well, you guys didn't say na you removed it. So yes, suot niyo pa.
Oh my
Bunch
God,
of
lumipat
losers
ako
wearing
pababa
beaver.
nun.
Have they turned into real
Extra.
wings?
Oh my.
Unfortunately not. Sorry. They have
The
not
wings would
turned
have been
real
wild
wings.
with fake wings.
Yes.
Gets ko na kung
Well,
ba't ako
well,
nalubog.
we're going at least we blend in. I hope.
Unfortunately, they still look like, fake wings.
Really fake wings.
Yes.
Maybe they'll be real.
We look like idiots.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll be real fairies one day.
Oh. Okay. So, Aidan, as you're from scaling down the last 50 feet, you see the three of them basically sink into the mud as you're making your way down.
Pretty muddy in here.
Sabihin ko, I should have learned that spell that you just used, Roa. Damn
Making
it.
your way.
I can clean you up later.
Press, press,
Prestige,
Prestidigitation.
prestidigitation.
prestige.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. So hard to
So hard
pronounce.
to pronounce.
So, but, wait, let me check. Siam.
Okay?
Okay, so,
Let's get
Aiden,
muddy.
before you reach the mud, I'm not going to say the ground because it's mud. You hear a sound.
Oh
Basically,
no.
you hear a sound because you're the one. Ikaw pa naman yung medyo mas mataas in elevation from the rest of the group. Before you land down into the mud, you sort of hear a sound. Okay, Shin. You hear a sound from the distance. Um, and you see there's this shape that seems to be falling out of the sky. It
Falling?
falling, falling out of the sky, and you see well it from it's a bit far off, pero you could see that there's this tinny sound of a scream from afar, and you see that there's this. It looks like from far away a small balloon, hot air balloon sort of, but it's sort of a small hot air balloon
Light.
that's falling from the sky in the distance,
Is
and
part of
it's just fall. It is falling from the sky, and it just dives or falls into a gray bank of clouds from a distance. In the distance pala. And well, it's too far. You're not sure if it crashed or
Uh,
but you don't see anything else.
I'll take note of the general direction where the balloon fell.
Okay.
And as
General
soon as I get down,
direction.
I'll tell everyone that guys, I saw a balloon fall down from the sky. I don't know if you guys want to check it out. Maybe someone needs help.
Is it? wh-
Oh
Well,
gosh.
it's not like we're going somewhere specific, so yeah, maybe we can check
Eh,
it out.
Maybe that guy knows the land better than us. He can help.
Okay, which way?
Did help
Okay. So
point to the
okay. So
general direction.
Aiden, you are also up to your knees in the mud. Hooray, squelching everywhere.
Ah,
Okay.
Squelch, squelch, squelch.
squelch,
Where are you
squelch.
guys headed?
Towards the balloon.
So you guys basically travel that way, which is from where you saw it, it's basically a bit northeast from where you are. So you guys travel. It is difficult terrain because you guys are squelching unless who is flying pala? You have you
Me?
have two persons that who could fly, and
Hmm,
unfortunately two terrestrial persons who could only walk.
I'll fly.
So okay,
I'll clean myself and fly.
okay. Roa, prestige her
Yes.
outfit to
Yeah.
pristineness.
I need to stay sparkly.
Okay, and so you guys are flying, and Shane and Aiden unfortunately are trudging. Um, I guess behind the two of you. Okay, so you guys are setting out northwest to towards I guess the general direction of to where Aiden saw this mysterious balloon fall down from the sky. Um, how how long are you guys traveling? For how long?
What do you mean?
Are you traveling like for 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Are you traveling until you see something different?
Until we see the balloon. Or at least either
Very
that or
very
we
interesting proposition. Until you see the balloon. Okay.
we're gonna travel until we see the balloon or we get tired from all the
And end of
spreading on the mud.
campaign.
Which whichever goes first.
Whichever comes first.
End of
Okay.
campaign. We're forever walking.
End of okay. But me,
Siguro we'll maybe make a short rest kung once we get out of the mud if there's ever an end to this
okay. So,
Martian.
pero generally speaking, you're traveling yun nga, until either you're tired or you see the balloon where it is.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Wala naman kaming wala naman kaming ibang pupuntahan and wala na din kami alam na puntahan. So,
Yeah, that is true. Okay.
or
So
kung
you
may makita
guys,
kaming like settlement or I don't know.
okay, got it. So
We
you
just want
guys
to get out of the mud.
got it. First priority out of the mud. So you guys walk and squelch. and squelch some more to the general direction of the northeast. It literally feels like you're walking for quite a long while, but you're not really sure of it because it doesn't seem that the sun or whatever light source it is that you're seeing right now, which looks perpetually hovering in the horizon, it doesn't look like it's either going down or going up. It's just stuck there.
Aidan,
So
can you wear your shirt in reverse? Remove your shirt and wear it in reverse.
Oh, you think we're lost?
Yeah, I think so.
so you're
Well,
not really
okay,
sure of
fine.
you're
Sige,
not.
I'll reverse my traveler's clothes. Ask Roa to like hold my backpack and also that they don't get dirty.
Mm. I
And
just
don't
ogle him while he's
what?
removing his shirt.
What? What
What?
are you doing?
He's stripping in front of us. I mean, come
I'm
on.
stripping in front sa mud. I'm wearing my traveler's clothes
Kit
backwards.
Kit puts on his shades.
I'm so
Do you have
sorry,
do
Shane.
you have
Anyway,
X?
I'm kinda like I would say a little bit slightly skinny. Pero
uh,
there's you see some muscle tone because kasi nag-ano ako nagba-blacksmithing ako
he's a
pero hindi ako
blacksmith.
I'm not like a
He has
big guy.
guns, yo.
Okay. Okay, good to know.
He has guns, yo.
Well, aside
Reporting
from
that for later.
at least my one human arm has guns except for the
Oh yeah, he has
metallic
a
arm.
gun, a
Yeah,
flash gun, and a
metallic
Okay.
gun.
All right.
and a metal gun.
Did it help? Are we still lost?
So I so Aiden turns his shirt inside out to
Yeah.
continue trudging into the mud through the mud. Unfortunately, the landscape doesn't change much. And
Maybe
let me
maybe we
roll
need
something.
Rowan, maybe we need you to turn your clothes to wear your clothes inside out.
Do you want me
I think it's not enough.
Ah,
to?
Shane, how are
Sure.
you doing?
Shane is looking confused.
You've been, you,
Shane, close your eyes. This will be too much for you.
Okay. Like he doesn't even like question it. Okay. He just has his eyes closed.
Penroa, like try to fly forward, like mauna siya, like to just scope what's in front of them to see
okay,
what's happening. Why
okay.
we're not
Why
none of we're
you're
stuck.
not going
Yeah,
anywhere at all? Okay,
and
yeah,
anything unusual that I noticed.
okay. So you Roa, you do you turn your shirt inside out? I just want to know. I mean,
No,
Aiden requested. I don't know if Roa is actually
maybe
going to do it, but
maybe
It was a,
later.
it was a
okay,
suggestion since we don't have any plans at the moment.
Maybe
okay,
later when we get to know each other more.
okay. Okay, but you do okay without turning your shirt inside
Yeah,
out.
yeah, no,
You
no.
fly up. How high are you flying up, and how far are you flying in front of the party? Just to
Ano lang, 30-30 lang.
okay, 30.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
What the heck? Okay, so
Baka hindi ako
Para baka.
makabalik eh.
okay, so you go up 30 and you go forward just to scout
Yes.
surrounding. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
it's it's still an expanse of marsh. You see when you look when you happen to look behind you, you see that um you've traveled quite the distance, and
Mm-hmm.
that's naka several miles na kayo, because you see that you've traveled from the stone bridge quite a while. And you see that from where you are at your vantage point, some several meters in
Mm-hmm.
directly in front of the party, you see that there are at least at least one. It looks like it looks like a small hill. Well, it is a hill,
Oh.
mali. It is a small hill, and on perched on top of that hill, there is like not wooden, sorry, a stone well,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
which
Tapos sasabihin
is
mo, there's a gazebo on top of the hill.
How far is it? Like super far?
no it's just several meters in front of you, maybe around.
Ah,
So
okay. Can
it
I?
means the marsh stops kasi merong hill.
Mm.
No, it is you are no. There is still marsh around the hill,
Pero
pero
yung
it
hill
is
walang marsh. Eh, wala.
It's
Pero
like
Yung
a
kita
hill
yung
itself is,
tiny,
hill.
yeah.
a
there
tiny
It's not
is a
like
blah.
a hill of marsh.
A hill of
A
marsh.
hill of mud.
Hill.
Sorry, rising. Let the GM revisit her words. Roa rising
Yeah.
up from the marsh. There you go. Rising up from the marsh. I'm sorry, my brain is dead. Rising
Okay.
up from the marsh, you see that there is a hill, and around
Okay.
you reckon it's around 30 feet high.
Okay.
It's not a mountain, it's just hill. And on top of that hill, see that there is a small stone well.
Okay. I shout down at the guys. I see a hill and well in front of us. Let me go check for a bit. But keep moving forward. And then
Okay, take care.
she goes forward to check it out. Just to see kung talagang like her eyes are not deceiving her, that yung distance niya is really what she thinks the distance is.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so you fly forward. Ang flying speed mo is 30 feet, right? 30 feet.
Same yata ng walking
Same
speed
ng
ko.
walking speed. Okay.
So 30. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't take you long. You reckon it's around 50 feet. In 50
Okay.
feet, you reach the bottom of the hill.
Okay, cool. Do I see them from where I'm
Yep,
at?
you can see them.
Okay, I just
You can
wave
see
at
them.
them. I wait for them to reach me.
Do I see the hill move?
No, you as you guys trundle forward, you could eventually see Roa when she land. You guys all see the hill. You see Roa landing on the hill. The hill does not move.
Good
Sabi
to
ko,
know.
Roa, the hill doesn't move. It's fine.
Good to know. Hurry up.
It doesn't have eyes either.
Why would you say that?
Okay, so
Okay,
you
we head
continue
where
trundling.
Roa is. Yung hill
Yeah,
ba
okay.
completely exposed hill, like walang trees around it or anything?
Nope, there's no trees. The yung
It's just yung
basically the
well
hill
sa
is, yeah, it's just rocks and um very muddy soil and the rocks. And basically yung one defining feature of the hill is this stone well at the top of it.
still muddy
well,
hill.
well, well.
Still mud well. Christ.
Episode title.
Well, that's our episode title, guys.
Death by well.
Okay. So
Welcome.
you guys reach the bottom of the hill. It is Well, you're out of the mud. It's not, well, it's a bit better from, you know, at least yung mud na sa ankles, hanggang ankles yun na lang.
Sabihin ko kay Roa, Roa, it'll help you,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, I cast my cantrip. I presty them.
Prestidigitation on everyone.
Thank you.
And so now it's just the soles of your shoes that are muddy. Thank you,
So I'm
Roa.
completely clean because I'm flying.
Okay, you're still
Yes.
flying, but
My
Did,
shoes
did,
are
did you check what's
clean.
on the well? Is it
Not
like
yet. No, I was waiting for you guys. I don't want to go up there alone. Let's go. We go up.
okay,
we go up?
you guys, all of you trundle up the hill. Wait, so,
Yeah, I'll start walking. I'm tired of
oh, you're
running.
walking. Okay,
Yeah.
sige. Kit, are you walking too?
No, I'm flying.
Ah, okay. Kit is flying.
He's
Kit, you've been
pristine.
flying for some time now. So,
Can I sit
mm,
on Roa's shoulder na lang pala?
Sure.
You're like parang kalahati ni Roa.
oo nga eh.
Mas malaki si Aidan sa akin, I assume.
But mas
Gusto mo
malakas si
mag...
Roa sa akin.
What?
Physically.
Lahat kayo.
I have like
Sigurado ka bang Sigurado ka bang
dump
blacksmith ka?
strength. Yeah.
Seven.
Use my brains. It's all about hitting the metal at the right spot.
Oh,
You have to
okay,
use your
I'll walk.
brains.
I'll walk. I'll
You'll
walk.
walk. Okay. Um, this is a the mud is not that deep, but it is still muddy. So I need you guys to make me dexterity.
Really? What?
Really?
Is this
Is
a
it
check or a save? It
the
is
muddy?
still
The hill
muddy.
is still muddy?
Yes,
The
it's still
muddy
muddy.
hill. It's like a
Muddy,
hill.
muddy hill.
Dexterity.
Give me a Is this a check or a save?
Because
Skill ba
Give
to?
me a
Skill.
Give me a dexterity check.
I thought we
Check
were
na
out
lang,
of
check.
the mud.
Dexterity, will
Check,
that
please.
be acrobatics?
Dexterity check.
Check yung big numbers sa gilid.
Yeah. Give me a check.
You have 0 dex.
Just to see how well you carry yourself, and also you. Ouch! Oh my God, Josh. Okay. Kit.
Yes.
Your wings are a bit tired, but I'm guessing your legs aren't. So you sort of make it up to the top of the hill without any serious incident. Shane, it's this is a completely new place, new plane even. The mud trudging through the mud is very tiring and you are not sure of everything. Although Aiden is a reassuring presence by your side. Things are a bit scary, so you sort of slip and stumble that you end up on your knees in the mud, but you're still able to basically clamber up. But you're basically parang you're half sliding, half parang climbing on your hands and knees on the mud going up to the hill. Eden, you do the same. You are the same pero medyo versus one time na you you almost like pitch yourself face forward to the on the ground, but you are able to hold yourself up. Roa,
Yeah.
unfortunately, with that nasty one, um, you're just tired from the day. You you don't know where you are. You're a bit hungry as well. It's been some time since you pigged out, you feasted in the carnival. So when you slip, as in you dive face first into the mud. So you come up with
Can I
mud on
to
your
dive?
face,
Can I
basically on
try to
the entire
can I
front of
try
your
to
heel.
dive in front of Roa so that she doesn't fall face first on the mud?
Oh, okay.
I know that you will end up both muddy, pero
Okay, so Aidan, as you do that, you're the one who ends up with a face full of mud. Roa, you're just half covered in mud, I guess.
You feel
So, and
too.
basically, as the three of you are medyo slip sliding on the way up to the hill, Kit is basically carefully already up there.
Yeah, Seba. Let's get there. Itatry i-brush ni Rowa yung bad sa mukha ni Aiden. I'll just clean you up later. Thank you.
yeah, it's still muddy. I thought it was already clean here, but it's still muddy. Maybe we'll clean up later. It's been just
I'll
one hell
help,
of a muddy day.
help you clean up later. I'll just,
But
Rowa will crawl on all fours.
okay, Roa does the crawl. Oh, so eventually, you guys make it up the hill, and there you go. You see uh, a well that's a wooden, the usual fairy tale well that's 10 feet tall and 5 feet in diameter. There's no, it's just a well. There's no
10
like
feet tall.
wooden. There's nothing over it. It's just a well.
Does it have
Maybe
water?
it's a wishing well.
Can we see to the bottom?
You cannot see from the bottom because there is the same muddy water inside.
Akala
But
ko because it eats you.
wow.
Pero
And that's where
how
the
deep?
companions, folks, the adventurers have been eaten by the mimic kill.
Oh, no.
The joke. Okay. If you guys are peering inside, there's the same muddy water inside, but it's not just muddy water inside. You actually see several things floating around.
Like
And
bones.
please pardon me, I need to roll for those things floating around. I need to make several rolls actually.
Oh, no.
Ah, Feywild.
Di na
What
lang
are
nakalimutan
you?
si Kit. Thank you, Kit.
Okay. Wait I need to roll several times. Please
Uh, uh,
excuse me.
a mysterious card deck.
Mm.
Are you sure you want that? Are
Best.
you sure you want
Yes,
that
I want it. Best item.
best item?
Nira na campaign lahat magda-draw. Let's draw.
Oh, attack. Be careful what you wish for.
Hindi pa nararanasan ni Mai yun. Kailangan niya maranasan.
Oh my god. Please no.
Kaya kamaswerte to si Bakri. Draw.
Dali.
Ruin.
Ooh, okay. These are the most interesting rolls I'm coming up with. Hi. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Okay. The book dictates that I roll. So I roll. You guys see four. Is it four? Bakit ka naman kinosen? You guys see four small objects that are floating on top of the water, of the muddy water.
How far is the objects from us? Like, din.
The surface of the water is around 10 feet
So it's
from
within
the
arm's
from
reach.
top.
Thank you,
If
Kit.
you lean just a bit, you could reach it.
Mm.
Boys, can you get them?
Ano yung things floating in the
Tusa.
water? Sorry.
Sabi ni
There are
Aiden,
like you see that there are from on the surface of the water there are four small
sabi ko,
things. They're
okay,
floating
fine.
at the
I'll get it. Tie a rope on my body and hold on, please.
Wait,
surround
is anyone here actually? Does anyone here actually have decent strength?
That
I
is a
think Shane
very,
would be.
very good question. Let me look at my notes.
Is
I know
Shane
Aidan,
you
does
all of your strength
Aidan probably is the
scores.
weakest.
My
because we've
God.
established that Aiden and Ro are useless. So are Kit and
Um,
Shane
surprisingly,
strong?
I think Shane has 11 strength. Is that right, Shane?
Yes, plus 0.
Ayan. So technically speaking, Shane is the strongest of all of you.
What?
Guys, you're so weak.
And Aidan is probably the weakest.
Your artificer is the weakest.
Still don't understand how you're a blacksmith.
And I'm going to say that instead of muscular looks, Aiden is more lean. Yung parang sinewy yung arms niya.
Mm.
Diba?
Hindi ako,
He's
hindi ako
lanky.
bulky.
What?
Okay.
I forgot. Oh, ano, I
It's all about the
forgot.
technique, guys. It's not about the strength.
Are you
Okay.
telling this every time?
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Whatever helps you keep your confidence, your self-esteem.
Guys, I
Okay,
actually
guys.
have a tape. I actually have a tape
Since
measure in front of me. And
since
yeah,
you
10 feet is a bit far down.
Yeah,
it's far.
okay.
Not
Maybe
like
we
you
can
can
all
lean in.
hold all the rope. Everyone hold the rope
Oh,
just
kayong
to
tatlo. Since kayong tatlo yung pinakamalakas. And I'm the weakest, so yeah. I'll try to grab the things in the well.
okay.
Because are you the lightest?
I'm
I
not
In
the
mean,
fairness,
lightest.
we can just
If we're,
ask Kit to fly and get
uh,
them.
No, no, it will not. Not.
wait, fly. It is 5 feet in there. Ah, okay, yeah, 5 feet. Kaya naman. He's
But
not,
he's not
Kit,
willing.
He's
yeah,
not
Kit is
willing.
not that big. Naman. I'm
Okay.
going to say Kit, you could fly down if you want to.
No.
I don't think he does. Let's just tie the rope around Aiden.
Okay.
I don't want to lose my friend. Okay, we do that.
Okay. Okay, so you guys tie the rope around Aiden's waist.
do I
Aiden
see
around
like any sticks lying around? Like a long one, I guess.
um
Right, mga around 1 to 2 feet long length.
unfortunately you don't see any
Ah,
vegetation that puro
what's in?
shrubs lang. Puro parang very
Here,
thorny shrubs.
Okay.
use
So
my sickle. I
then
give
So,
you.
I say I just reach on my from my backpack. I take out a crowbar.
Okay, that's longer
okay.
than a sickle. Okay.
Yeah. I put it in. I hold it in my left hand.
Are you
Tapos
sure you
as
can carry your crowbar?
it's all about the technique and how you carry it.
Alright, alright.
Okay,
So
go ahead. What are you
uh,
how are you going to do this?
so as they try to lower me with the rope, I will try first to reach with yung sa mud using yung crowbar and try to like steer it up a bit, see what happens.
Stir it up a bit.
Uh,
Okay. Then,
in my crowbar.
let's see.
Are you going head down first?
Sa waist niya yung ano eh.
And
Like
10 feet so hindi pwedeng hindi pwedeng head first.
Mas mabigat siya pag head.
So
Okay.
parang like
So
parang
parang you're rappelling down.
parang nakaupo, parang rappelling down, no.
Okay.
Okay, sige. Okay. So with Kit, Roa, and Shane holding the rope very tightly. um Aiden, you rappel down on the wall of this well.
Mm.
It's you see that it is quite slippery, pero the
How
yeah,
wide is yung well?
hmm,
How
how
wide?
big? How
Yeah.
wide? It's just 5 feet in
Like
diameter.
Wait, before
okay.
before Aidan goes down the rope,
Okay.
Shane claps him on the shoulder to give him guidance. For so for one
Guidance.
minute you have 1d4 to add to any skill check.
Nice.
Yeah, guidance.
Okay. So, the well is just 5 feet in diameter. So I guess if you're going to if you want to do the parang Spider-Man, or parang if you're going to splay your arms to your sides, you could easily reach the diameter of the whole well.
Okay.
Parang ganun.
Mm.
So it is you notice that the walls of the well are slippery, but you also see that there are there are cracks on the wall that your fingers can dig into, and your
Mm.
toes could also dig into, so that you could find footing. Okay,
Okay.
so you climb. So it's 10 feet down to the surface of the muddy water. How far down are you climbing?
Far enough so yung ma-reach siya ng crowbar.
Okay,
Oh.
9 feet. So you stop at 9 feet and you try to reach with your crowbar. Cool. Okay, okay, okay. Now that you're up close, you see that the water, it's it's yeah, it's mud. Basically, it's the same muddy water that you've been trundling through for the past several minutes, hours. You're not sure. And the items that you now are seeing up close, there are so they're small items, but they differ in size. So, and with your crowbar, um uh you're able to scoop up a length of cloth. It is covered in mud. What to expect? But you are able to scoop up a length of cloth.
No?
So that's
Length of cloth.
that's the first
Okay.
thing you scoop up
Okay.
with your crowbar.
And nothing happens when I scooped it up.
Nothing happens. Come on. Nothing happens.
Trust
Nothing
issues.
happens.
Okay, nothing happens. Uh, does it seem like I can scoop it up again, another one with my crowbar?
What are you doing with the length of cloth that you've scooped up first?
Put it in. Well, it's muddy
Yes,
siya, di
it's
ba?
muddy.
Ah, I'll try to see. Can I hook it? Can I hook it somewhere around my waist or something?
Yeah, it's when you fully scoop it up with your crowbar, you see that it's long enough to actually loop it around your waist and tie it around your waist. It's muddy, but it's there. So, this is interesting. If you want to scoop, if you want to scoop up something else, you have to make me roll because it's small. Please make me dali. Please make me a please make me an acrobatics check, because this one is way smaller than that length of cloth that you just scooped up with your and you're just using your crowbar, right? You're not using your hands. You're using your crowbar.
Uh, Depende if I think that the item is remaining items are kinda what how do you say it? There will be kinda hard to scoop up with with the crowbar. I will since nothing happened, I will try to use my hands instead. Like what anong shapes ng remaining items na sa sa mud? Like there's circular
Yes. You could
or
see, but at least so there are at least three more items that you could see on top of the mud. At least one of them looks small and circular. The other two
mm,
look a bit tubular. So
tubular.
if you're if you're trying to just hook it or scoop it up with your crowbar, it's going to be very hard.
Yeah, I put my crowbar around my waist and I try to scoop up the remaining items with my hand.
Okay. You
R.I.P.
you scoop up the remaining items with your hand. Nothing happens. Come on, guys. The
As
first
we
thing
should.
that you scoop up, it feels like a coin. It's
Okay.
caked in mud, but it feels like a coin. The second thing, the first little that's the it feels like a coin. The first thing that you scoop up. The second thing that you scoop up, it's tubular and it as you scoop it up, it sort of trails thread
Mm,
on from it under it, pero it ends whatever it is. And the third thing that you scoop up is also something. It's tubular but narrow, and it's shaped weirdly. But it also
okay.
it has some heft to it. So that's those are the things that you immediately see on top of the muddy water.
Tapos
What do?
I will then scream out lala, guys, pull me up, something's in here.
The three of you hear after some silence and the sound of water being gurgling water, you hear you hear Aiden's voice shouting that.
Oh my gosh! Guys, go! It's full.
And Kit is startled and lets go of the rope.
Seryoso?
That's like the
Okay.
And then,
reverse
and
of
then,
what I wanted you to do, kid.
almost lets go of the rope.
Okay,
Wait, so almost okay. Sige, I mean,
let's try
make your
pulling.
final proclamations if you want.
Naramdaman ni Aidan yun, and he shouts, hey!
Rowa cast mage hand para tumulong yung hand sa paghila.
Oh, in fairness,
Yeah.
okay. So as Roa casts Mage Hand, parang Aidan medyo naramdaman mo na medyo nag-drop ka ng
Lumabas.
onte. I mean, sa roller coaster. Parang yung stomach mo na, parang munti ka nang mag-drop dun sa tubig. Pero you hear you feel the from. So, are you free plus Mage Hand pulling Aidan up?
Yes, please.
Okay, pull up, you guys. Pull him up without incident. Medyo nasanay na kayo sa slippery, slidey mud on this hill. And Aiden, you're able to emerge from the well with
What did you
your
see? What
Kasi,
was
four
there?
muddy items. The
yeah,
three of
I
you see
found this,
Aiden with this weird muddy length of cloth around his waist and three muddy things in his hands when he emerges.
show it to them.
What?
Can
What?
you clean it up? Roa, can you clean them up? And maybe we can take a good look what they are.
Okay, I cast Presty on them.
Cast pressure on everything.
Yeah.
So
Such a helpful
okay,
spell.
the most useful spell in the world. Okay, the first For the first, also you clean everything. For the length of cloth that you wrapped around your waist, Adam, you see that is it looks to be a very silvery shawl that it looks to be a very silvery 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 woven shawl that looks to have white and silver thread.
Oh,
Ooh.
so I can all I can see is it's a shawl. Okay.
Yes, it's a shawl basically.
Yeah.
So and checking that.
Nice handiwork.
um
A
the next
mithril shawl.
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 The next thing, the other thing, the coin. Once it's clean, it looks to be a coin, a copper coin with a smiling satyr's face on one side, and it what looks to be a satyr's skull on the other side.
Oh.
That's the coin. The next thing, the one that sort of trailed, the one that sort of trailed thread when you pull it out from the water, it's actually wait, rollable tables. It's actually full of thread, and you see that the thread is also silver. It's like it looks the same as the silver on the shawl.
Oh.
Oh, it's full of thread.
Silver looks like the same silver as threads on the shawl. And the last tubular narrow thing that you pulled from that, uh, it looks like a small wizard's tower. And you see
Small
that,
wizard
yep,
tower.
a small wizard's tower that looks to have that looks like it has several holes on top of it.
Sabihin ko sa kanila, well, if we have the time, I could uh, take a look at see if we got any good ones from that well.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can take a short break here.
Okay, so are you guys short resting here?
Yeah,
Yes.
while they're short resting, I am casting a ritual detect magic first.
Oh, you know, so you
See if
guys are short resting there. It's unfortunately it's still muddy. So, um, okay. Short rest for everyone. And your
Mm.
Eden, your ritual casting,
detect magic so that
detect magic.
so to check which one of the four are magical
Okay,
in
detect
nature,
magic.
if any.
Okay. So after,
So,
so you sit down basically at the lip of the well and concentrate on detect magic. After your 10 minutes is up, you expand your mind and try to see if you basically have any pings from the items that you have scooped up from the well. Nothing pings from those four items.
Hmm.
It seems to be that they are ordinary items.
Well, looks like it's a bust, guys. These are just normal items.
Oh.
There's
Well,
no dead
Sabi
body in
ko,
the well.
bro, would you like to have the shawl? I don't know if it's
oh,
your.
okay. Let's see if it fits my hair. If it fits the color of my hair.
I don't know
Blue,
if it
blue and silver.
matches your color theme. and
Orange. I have an orange cape and blue hair.
so,
Okay. I get the shawl.
Okay,
uh,
go ahead.
hey Shane, which one would you like? Do you want this small wizard's tower?
I guess.
Silver shawl.
Ano ulit
And I had yung spool of thread kit. So you remember not to drop me down.
So, small wizard's tower.
I will. So your kid doesn't finish his sentence and takes the thread. Ano kulay uli nun? Sorry.
Silver nata eh.
Silver.
Kulay niya yung shawl ko, no?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ah, so pangtahi nung ano. Okay. I
It's
see.
the same thread as dun sa shawl.
Alright.
Repair.
So let me just clarify. The Wizard's Tower na kay Shane, yung silver spool of thread na kay Kit, yung shawl na kay Roa.
Yep.
And Aidan, you're keeping the coin.
Para ba tong escape room na gagamitin tong items later?
Time will tell. Depends on the Feywild and the whims of
Cursed
the
items pala sila.
Wala
Archfey.
And detect magic doesn't work.
But yeah, nagcast si Aidan kanyang detect magic. She did not ping. It didn't ping at all.
Wala mang sewing kit yung yung sinolid ko.
Okay, so you guys are able to rest. Short rest 1 hour. Haha. So are you guys doing well? Short rest. You don't need to. Yeah, nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to.
Do we have a campfire?
That's an interesting question. You can. You have. I'm going to say you have flint on your sa traveler's bag, nyo, but you don't have wood for it.
I see.
You could burn down this marsh.
Can fairy fire help? For,
That's an interesting question.
are we cold?
Nilalamig ba si Kit?
You are not cold.
Oh, we're not.
It's more damp, actually. And well, you've been resting here for an hour. You're not exactly sure how long you've trundled through that mud, but you see that the stone bridge that you've gone down from, it's a bit far away now. But the sun is still hanging there on the horizon. It's like never moved. Never moved. Do you want to cast? So, sorry, Kit, you're asking if you want to cast fairy fire.
Well, well, if we're not cold, then
No,
never.
no, you're not cold. It's just really humid and muggy, but you're not cold.
Okay. No, I will
So,
not
na
cast.
ba? Being a knowledge cleric, would Shane know this about the Feywild? Yung the way parang yung sky doesn't change.
Yeah. Then roll me. Well, what do you want to roll for that?
Is that Arcana, History? Actually, kung hindi siya proficient, he can use Child Divinity to become proficient
What?
on the skill for 10 minutes.
Really?
Yep.
Up to you.
So, is it like Survival, Arcana,
Kasi this is more kasi
History?
since you're a knowledge cleric, most of your knowledge comes from books. And let's say that at your temple collects all kinds of knowledge. They're not sure if they're not exactly sure if that knowledge is trustworthy, but you don't care. You consume all knowledge because anything written is interesting to you. So sure, I'm going to say up to you, Arcana or Survival.
Arcana na lang. Sige.
Sige. because this is
Uh,
knowledge and you have proficiency. This is knowledge that you glean from books.
yeah, can
You
he
are
guide
a
him?
very, very, very wide reader, Shane.
Since he's like trying to recall stuff, can he like guide himself?
Can you cast guidance on yourself? Pwede ba?
Yep.
That's an
Yep.
I think guidance on you I have.
Willing naman siya eh. Willing creature.
that is true. Sige, go.
As
Sige.
per the spell description, yeah.
Yeah, yes. I am the
So,
willing creature. I touch myself, lol. Okay, go ahead. Wah, wah. Woo. Are you rolling
Wow.
19?
Wow.
Nice,
19.
nice, nice.
Very guided.
Shane with a 19. You know that as a plane in itself, the Feywilds are basically splintered into domains. And the environment of each particular Feywild depends on the whims, basically the wants or whims of the Archfey that resides that rules over it. So if the Archfey wants, but it's always raining, then it will always rain in his or her domain. If the Archfey wants that it's always sunny in his or her domain, it will happen because of the will of the Archfey itself. So whatever the weather is that's happening right now where you are, it's because of the Archfey.
Do we remember anything of yung patron ni ano? Who are
No.
we're supposed to look for the patron of that person, right?
Wala siyang
Yeah.
binanggit. Si name lang. Zibilna?
Zibilna.
Ng
Yes,
Kismir.
you remember that Takenku Kettlestein, she shouted that you guys find her archfey, like yeah, Zybilna,
Zibil.
yes, Zybilna, may lang, specific na namin. And that she said that she is the archfey of this realm, and she did say that she is the only person who could return you guys to where you came from.
Hmm.
So that's what.
Okay. So yeah, Shane. So he knows no about that. He tells the group like parang I suddenly remember. He gets that look on his face like uh, that he just realized something and tells the group about bakit that sky doesn't seem to change.
Okay. So Shane tells you about what he remembers from reading books about the Feywilds and about Fey domains that basically is under the complete control of Archfey.
Okay. So if that's the case, it means that uh, wait, do you remember anything on how to find archmages from your readings?
Does he? Like meron bang kailangan sabihin or something?
Do we shout like his or her name out
Yeah.
loud
3 times.
Like
during
please,
midnight in
like please
front
say
of a mirror?
tabi-tabi po or something.
Sabi ko po.
Zybilna, Zybilna, Zybilna. Like that.
I'm going to say, Shane, that you've read of some you've read of some things like that. You've read of you've read of some old wives' tales that if you stand in front of a silvered mirror and say the name of a demon 3 times, the demon will pop up behind that person and offer you a contract, stuff like that. Pero you don't recall anything concrete aside from, the different stories on how warlocks summon their potential masters, but usually those involve drawing a circle and some blood. So you don't know if you can actually do that. But yeah.
Okay, so he says, no, I don't, can't seem to remember anything like that. So he just looks around. Is there any like discernible like path or road around?
Mm.
Now that we're on top of a hill.
Oh yeah. So you're 30 feet on top of the hill. As far as the eye can see, you could just see marsh everywhere. You could see, let's say, around 70 feet. You see another a smaller hill, maybe around just 10 feet of elevation, and you see a similar looking well on top of it. But as far as the eye can see, it's just muddy marshland. And I'm going to say, you guys, while you've already short rested, and while you're talking, you guys hear some sort of bubbling, swishing and bubbling, gurgling, coming from inside the well.
Oh,
And what emerges is actually it's just squirting water. You guys hear it first, then you see the water gurgling up from the well. It's not well it's not very strong. It's not like it's shooting up from the well, but it just overflows. And you guys find yourself standing in the middle of a gushing out current of water. Muddy water coming out from the well. It's basically gushing out muddy water.
no.
Eh,
Oh,
I guess that's our cue to leave.
Wait, ano, bakit
As
nag-gush
if
siya
this
ng
day
water?
couldn't get any.
Hmm?
Bakit siya nag-gush ng water ulit?
Nag-gush siya ng water. You're
Out of,
not sure why it gushed water.
Maybe the archfey of this realm is crying.
Maybe it responded to us calling its name.
pero there's just
Wait,
one
so
other
wait,
hill.
sorry question. Roa, so when you said Zybil na earlier, you actually said it out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, sige. Okay, sige.
And then there's just one other hill that's lower. Na,
Mm-hmm.
na may
You
well
you
din.
you see that it's around 70 feet away.
So, but yung well doon, it's not gushing water.
Can you see that from where you are?
So it's not visible from where we are.
I know, sige, wait, so 737. Well, sige, yeah. Well, it is within eye line. So yeah, that well is not gushing water yet from where you're standing anyway. 70 feet away.
Should we try moving there?
Still hopping anyone?
Hill hopping. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys basically almost slide down the hill because it is gushing water, and you guys are making your way to
Making
the
our way.
next hill.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so as you guys are making the trek to the next hill, first rolling something again. Aha. Okay, so you guys are making your way, making your way. And as you're making your way towards that second, as you guys are making that way towards that second, well, you hear something coming from the side. And basically from the side of the from the side of that hill that where you're going to, that small hill that you're going to, you see this big shape that's coming closer. It's sort of a bit far away pa, but so you could see it's still a faint shape, but
Is
you
it
could
rushing
it's not
towards us?
no, it's not rushing. It's sort of lumbering towards you as well, but it's a very big it's a huge shape. And
Oh.
as you guys are seeing it, you also are hearing some voices that seem to be singing
Oh.
something. So you could see like
Do we
and
understand the lyrics?
not yet. They're
Okay.
still they're coming from a bit far away, since they're
Okay.
coming from the that's the that's
Okay.
what you so you could see a faint shape from distance because it's still covered by it's still far, and there's still some sort of mist that's from far away, so you can't exactly see what the shape is, but it's all you could see that it's big, it's huge actually, and that there is some music or a sound or coming from that general direction. What are you guys doing?
Uh, hey, do you think we could, whatever that is, we can get a lift to wherever we're going? Since it doesn't seem we're going anywhere, should we try to hail them?
Worth a try?
Okay.
Uh, yeah. Can we try to um get their attention by making a racket?
What kind of racket are you making?
I produce a flame out of my hand and shoot it upwards.
Wait, you can do
Ooh,
that?
I
Yeah, I can produce flame and use it like a firebolt, a weaker
Wow.
version of a firebolt.
okay, so you do okay. So Aiden basically shoots a flare at the sky, and you hear. So when you shoot that flare, it is basically the highest thing. It is very makaagaw pansin. So when you do that, you hear you hear the sound, the music stop, the voices rather stop, and you see the shape you see the huge shape um start to make its way towards your general direction. And as they come closer, you see that this huge shape is a giant snail, basically. And atop that snail, you see that there are okay, okay. You see that it's a giant snail, and as they come nearer, you can see on the giant snail there are four basically humanoid rabbits. There are four humanoid rabbits on top of the snail, and in front of the snail there are another four humanoid rabbits that are basically hopping. They're hopping. I can't. I can't.
Oh.
They're
Humanoid rabbit,
hopping.
so we're rabbits, ganun.
Not not were rabbits. Um, Shane, you've seen several were rabbits in your readings. They don't look like were rabbits. They look like bipedal rabbits. basically humanoid rabbits. And
So
from
Bugs
your reading,
Bunny.
Shane, you know that they are they are called harem black. I can spell really harengon.
Aaron.
Harengons.
Aaron Gong. Aaron.
Basically this is the new quote unquote new race that was introduced dito sa wild in the Witchlight.
Oh.
Aaron Gong.
Harengons. Shane,
Okay.
you know that from your readings.
Mm-hmm.
So so as they move closer and closer to you, they start singing again their marching song that
Do I
they were
understand?
singing earlier. And
Yeah.
you now understand what they're singing. They're singing in common actually, now that they're near. And this is what we're singing. I'm sorry for the tune. With sticks and stones will break your nose, will beat you blind and steal your clothes, but none among us
Glorious.
can compare to one wily, swift, and stand-up hair, scarf that's glorious, thief notorious, these are truly meritorious. And with a wink and a grin, he'll show his cunning. A flash of his scarf, he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt, his long scarf running. Gasping, grasping, you'll end up failing. You'll pout, your moan, you'll huff, your sneer, thanks to Agdon long scarf, brigand prince of Despair. And they after that they clap. And
Not
you guys
user friendly.
and you guys find yourself surrounded by basically as the snail, the giant snail nears you guys. The four herringons jump from behind, from on top, and you guys find yourself surrounded by four herringons with, and you see that they have sticks and clubs drawn out, and they surround you guys.
Hello there. It's a nice song. Can you teach that to us one time? Hi. Hello.
And you
Hi.
you
Hi.
as you say that, Roa, all of them start to laugh. Ah, and one of the rabbits steps forward. I'm just going to say rabbit. I'm so sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello. The rabbit sort of makes a mock bow in front of you guys. And they, hello there, travelers. My name is Jebek. This is a robbery. If you resist, we'll beat you black and blue. Okay,
Jebek?
Jebek. That's like,
Well, are you sure you want to rob us? What if we're robbing you instead?
oh, what a joker! Joker, guys. Jebek calls out to his gang, and the gang laughs, and start they take a step forward with their clubs and their with their clubs and their sticks drawn out, and they swing it menacingly in front of you.
Are you sure you want to rob us? Don't you want to give us a ride instead?
Well, it would be a shame for us brigands if we don't actually, do some briganding, which is robbing you. But never, never fear. Jebek draws something from the pouch at Jebek's side. He brings it out, and it looks like a gourd. It looks like an ordinary um drinking gourd, but this has a golden stopper on top of it. So Jebek, who's nearest? I'm going to say, since Roa is the one speaking, Roa, Jebek hops right in front of you and and sort of almost shoves the gourd in front of your face. Do not
Oh.
worry, winged princess. All I need is
Did you call me a what? A weed princess? What?
winged
A
princess.
winged. Okay.
Yes, sir. Worry, winged princess. All I will need, and Jebek shoves shoves the gourd in front of your face and opens the golden stopper. All I need is your happy memories, please.
What?
Oh.
All I need is your happy memories, please. And when Jebek opens the golden stopper,
Mm-hmm.
you you feel
Mm-hmm.
you feel like it's you feel the happiest memory of your life being. Parang it's alam mo when yung tissue from the tissue box. Pag
Mm-hmm.
masyadong mahaba yung tissue na parang tuloy-tuloy lang yung pagbunot mo.
Okay.
You feel like the happiest memory that you have so far in your life was just being sucked, parang being
Okay.
pulled out of your memories of your brain and
Okay.
being
Uh,
put
okay.
inside guard. So what
Can I
is the
react?
happiest memory that you have, Roa?
What?
Yes, you have the think
My
about it.
happiest memory? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I guess when my first recital,
Ah.
when I can still sing.
What do we see right now? What's happening?
So you guys are around or behind Roa. You see that Jebek is has stepped right in front of Roa and has this drinking gourd. It looks like an ordinary drinking gourd, except that it has a golden stopper on top of it. So Jebek has this drinking gourd almost right in front of right in front, sorry, of Roa's face. And Jebek opened it. And Roa
Mm-hmm.
looks a bit mesmerized.
Oh, okay.
That's you see that parang Roa has this sort of glazed look in her eyes.
Mm.
And yun yeah. I'm just asking for specifics of what Roa's
Yeah.
happiest memory is so far.
First recital
First recital when you
before the carnival. So the whole village is there and she's performing and her parents are so proud. And yeah, she's the center of attention there.
okay. Okay, excellent. So
Shane
mhm.
walks up and tries to take the ano. Are, are, y- are you offering that to us? So it's just like,
So how are you are you trying to snatch it from Jebek? Ganon? Or
no, like he's like, parang ako din. Can I have that?
ah, okay. Okay. Jebek looks at the gourd
Wait,
and
so na-steal na niya yung memory ko?
yeah, Jebek looks at the gourd, parang excellent. He says, and he
Wait, question. Wala
go.
akong pwedeng reaction to that
Wala
when
kang
I
pwedeng
felt that.
reaction. It just happens.
Hindi,
Paano
oo nga, after
kami?
nakuha na niya yung memory ko eh. Pero before niyang i-turn back, naramdaman ko ba na kinuha niya yung memory ko?
Well,
Hmm.
how do you know that you lost the memory?
Yeah. Do I know that something was taken away from me?
Naramdaman niyo ba niya yun habang kinukuha ng gourd sa kanya yung memory niya?
Tissue feeling.
Issue feeling.
Diba?
So, I
Like,
feel that some...
Parang tissue feeling siya na. So I'm going to say that when Jebek, yun nga, parang opened yung gourd in front of your face, like literally in front
Okay.
of your face, it's parang you feel that, so you feel this memory, parang rise to the top of parang in front, to the top of your mind, parang
Okay.
involuntarily. And you feel like parang, metaphysically speaking, do you feel that the memory is parang being pulled from the top of your brain? Like,
Okay.
sort of like tissue paper. And it's
Okay.
parang being pulled to that stopper. Or,
Okay.
sorry, gourd.
Okay. Before siya mag-turn kay Shane, can I react.
What reaction are you?
I don't want Shane to face the gourd kasi. So is there a reaction that I can do so that he won't have to experience that? Or automatic din na pag turn ni Jebek, biglang wala na rin. Snatch na agad. Like, that's what I want to do.
Okay. Um, I'm going to say that you can't react at the split second na before Shane steps up to Jebek. Kasi yeah, I'm going to say but you can react. You can have a reaction. What are you going to do?
Okay, before siya mag-turn kay Jebek. So wala na yung memory ko. Pero ano siya? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Okay, so nung naramdaman ko na papalapit na si Jebek ay si Shane sa akin, tama, 'di
Mhm.
ba? Okay,
Mhm.
ay automatic magka-cast ako ng Thunder Wave. So I'll try
Ooh!
to push Jebek away from us para hindi siya makalapit kay Shane. Or para hindi makalapit si Shane sa kanya.
Okay, Wave of Thunder. Ooh! Each creature in a 15 foot.
Yeah, so lahat sila actually. Parang
Well, kasi
hindi ko masyadong concern kung sino yung ano, ayoko lang na malapit yung mga kasama ko dun sa grupo. So parang split second nga, hindi ko na naisip na pwedeng maapektuhan din sila. So I cast it. Boom.
okay,
Ganun.
understood. Let me make several rolls for on my end. That's 8 rabbits. Please hold.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys.
Also,
Make your own rolls.
yeah. Eden, Shane, and Eden, Shane, and Kit. Please make.
Well,
You
pwede
have
na
to
cube
make. What's
naman
that?
siya eh. So she can aim it na hindi matatawaan yung iba. Unless she could not aim it.
No, each creature in a 15 foot cube originating from you.
From me.
Yeah, I mean, pwede siyang nasa corner kasi nung cube eh. Or nasa side. She doesn't have to be
Okay.
at the
In the
center of the cube.
center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Kung
Each
nasa
creature.
harapan karamihan ng mga rabbit, pwedeng siya yung nasa corner and then tas
Pwedeng
harap
yung
ng mga rabbit.
pwedeng.
Push sila lahat palayo.
Push forward pala para harap.
Seryoso
Wait,
ba eh?
so, okay, so let me clarify. So, yung cube, parang ikaw yung corner ng cube.
Ah.
Ganon?
Yeah. So halimbawa, ayan, I can,
And you're angling it. Sorry, sige. You're drawing
yan,
something
halimbawa,
back. Okay.
ito yung ano, yan si Thunder Wave, 'di ba? Kung
Mhm.
nandito sina rabbits, ang direksyon ng Thunder Wave ko pag ganun. So kung nasa likod ko sina Kit, yung Thunder Wave ko pag ganun sa rabbits.
Okay. Pero, the rabbits kasi surrounded you eh.
It's okay. Basta ang ano ko, ang main ano ko, gusto kong itulak
Yung
si
guy na lang kumuha
Jebek.
ng memory niya.
Yes. And then kung may madadamay na ibang rabbit,
Okay.
better.
Okay, sige. Kasi since you're surrounded by rabbits, there are 4 rabbits, 8 rabbits. So there are 4 behind you guys. Pero yeah, there are along with Jepek, 4 silang nasa in front of you. So yeah, that is successful. Con save, please hold. Good lord.
Mababa lang siya. DC 14 lang.
Yeah. Wait,
Baka mabitawan niya yung gourd.
Rabbits! Rabbits! Dear old rabbits. Please hold. Oh boy. Okay. I have to make note of this. Save. Of course, they're rabbits. Con save. I'm looking at the... Okay. 0. Haha. Anong DC ulit? Sorry?
14.
30. Wow, okay. 1, 2, 3, Chebek. Chebek makes it. Rabbit number 2 does not. Sorry, nag-roll ako manually. Rabbit number 3 makes it. Rabbit number 4 in front of you does not. 11. Yeah, roll for damage, please.
Nice. Wala nakalagay. One damage. 1d8 ba?
On a
D8
failed save, a creature takes 2d8
1d8.
thunder damage and is pushed
under
10 feet
damage.
from you.
2d8. Nice, nice. 2d8, 2d8.
Okay.
2d8 plus, may plus pa. 2d8
No,
thunder.
no, no.
Okay, okay. 7.
Oh, wow. Okay. That was half, so that's
And isn't
3?
pushed.
4.
yeah,
Tapos,
4.
ah,
A
3
3 lang, 3. Round down pala.
round down.
Round down. Okay. So, all the rabbits, including, hindi, is pushed eh. Ay, hindi. On a successful save, the creature takes half much damage and isn't pushed. Okay. Roa, you see,
mm,
wait, guys, make your saves. Ay,
nasa likod ko
sorry,
sila eh.
nasa likod pala kayo. Sorry,
Ah,
yeah. Sorry,
so
thank
parang
you for,
biglang sisigaw lang ako na, out of nowhere.
okay. Worship. Roa, you see, so you cast your thunder wave and there's this boom that emanates from you and basically echoes all throughout the marsh almost. You see two rabbits being pushed from you 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
You see Jebek and one other rabbit parang take the brunt. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
of the take the brunt of the your spell of the booming thunder. Do you see? Wow, they're not that high HP. The two rabbits that have been pushed away are already bleeding very badly, while
Shit.
Are Jepek and the other rabbit are they have substantial cuts from the boom. So
Okay, so
you see Jebek. Sorry, go
okay,
ahead.
I just hissed at them and then I just say like very my voice became very low. Like stay away from my friends. Parang ganun.
Mm.
Very ano siya. Parang hindi yung usual na perky voice ni Roa.
Okay. So seeing this, Jebek was unfortunately Jebek was able to secure his grip on the gourd. He snaps it shut. You see Jebek wipe some blood from his mouth and say, "Ha ha! The winged princess is very feisty indeed." So he looks at the rabbits behind you guys, and he looks at the rabbits that have been pushed away, who look very very bloodied. He looks at you guys and the glowering Asimar in front of him, and says, and he spits blood on the ground beside him. This will do. Bye. And he suddenly bounds away while what he suddenly bounds away from you guys
How
while
far is
shouting,
he?
"Let's go, boys! This will be enough for tonight!"
How far
And
is he from
suddenly
me?
everyone just scrambles. And you see the basically the uninjured the rabbits behind you, the uninjured ones. Um they basically help the injured ones, and they basically run away from you guys with the snail
Like that? Just like that?
like that. And the snail. May I just say that the snail is not the snail is not slow. It's
Oh,
actually moving like a horse.
Wait, how far are they
it's
from
really
us before they start like moving? Like, can we do something?
Yeah, parang are we like flabbergasted by all?
Well, you sound flabbergasted. Their speed is 30 feet.
Pero
They can.
how?
Can we do something before they run away first?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Like,
Well,
si Roa pa lang naka-act.
do you want to do something to them?
Of course.
Then, oh boy, what? Haha. Sandali. Oh God. If I roll.
We're not gonna let them get away with that easy.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Do
Shane
I roll in?
will will
Sige,
turn to
let's roll
the.
initiative.
Kasama
Roll
pa
Roll
ako?
in.
initiative ka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's roll initiative.
yeah, wait, let me just, yeah, let's roll it here. Haha, okay, yay! I remember where it is. Darn it.
can.
Dali. Let me open. Hi. No. I'm wrong. Tama ba?
I wanted to
Woo!
make
Very nice.
friends.
Who's this?
Like your
Is this the
jerks.
rabbit?
Kamukha niya yung rabbit sa Alice in Wonderland. Yung other rabbit. Yung
Oh,
nasa tea
the turn,
party.
kailangan pala may ano.
This is the initiative, right? Tama.
Yep,
Okay.
tama.
Okay.
Ito kailangan namin tokens para ma-add kami sa initiative. Or
Nga
pa-add
pala.
na lang.
God damn it. Ah, sorry, guys.
18 yung si Aidan. Sorry.
Wow.
Forgetting. No. What? This is not NPCs. Ta-da. Did it? Bakit hindi nagpapakita? Come on, guys. Please. Oh, no. Yay, okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay, hindi ko clean siya. Si ano pa to, ah? Oh, sorry. Ah! Nine. Okay, dokie.
Rabbit she.
Rob. Oh, wait,
Mapababaan.
wait, i-clear ko muna. Sorry. Ba't di pa ako nag-clear? Sorry. Are you sure you want to? Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize di ko pala naki-clear. Okay, yes, roll initiative, please.
Reroll.
Bagong initiative? Or dadagdag mo na lang yung
Sige,
roll?
yung mga dagdag na lang. Sorry. Okay.
Add turn.
Paano na nga to?
Good Lord. Paano nga ba to? Sorry, guys.
Ano
Medyo
yun?
matagal lang.
Right click.
Baba.
Oh, wala na naman yung button.
Right click mo yung token. And then add turn. Tapos input
Okay.
mo yung
Yung
initiative
token nyo
number.
mismo, right? Ison.
Should have yung add turn command.
So, right click, left, right click, no?
Right click.
Right. Move utilities. Wow. Wait. Ayun, add turn. Sorry.
Pwede mo i-edit yung number. Pwede ko ba edit
Okay,
niya sa akin?
Didn't
Yeah.
roll up yet,
Pwede na.
chain.
Ay,
18.
pwede nating i-edit yung atin.
Pwede.
Ay, hindi. Usually mabas.
Hindi.
Ayun.
Rowa is 5.
Edit mine. Edit ko yun sa akin.
Shane is two? Hindi, three pala. Sorry. Kit is 12. Nice. Ayun. Wait, ba't hindi ko na-edit yung kay Shane? Ayun, okay, sorry. Roa, you rolled 5.
Nice.
Five.
Rabbit, what's your inish? Hindi, nag-roll na siya kanina eh. The rabbit rolled 9.
Nice.
Okidoki. So, okay. So, okay, yeah. Jeff, oh, sige, so yes. So, Roa took her reaction. That's her reaction. So the next, sige, before Jebek and the others run away, Jebek is right in front of Roa. Yung dalawa, si Jebek and yung isa, basically, Jebek, sorry, wala akong map. Si Jebek is right in front of Roa. The other one is just beside him, 5 feet. The other two rabbits, which yung medyo gravely hurt, they are 10 feet away from him. And behind you guys, um, yung nakapaligid is 10 feet as well from you guys sa likod. 4 rabbits behind you as well. So, Aiden, it's your turn first. What you do?
Can I get Jebek plus more than, maybe possibly more than one rabbit in a line, 5 feet line?
5 feet line. Hmm.
How many rabbits can I get if I target mainly
How many
Jebek
rabbits?
first?
You can get Jebek and one very injured rabbit in a line. Pero that's it. The most that you can get is 2.
Okay. Step forward parang to get in between. Before
Okay.
before I step forward to get in between Jebek and Roa, I'll basically just say, uh, whatever you did to her, I want you to undo it, Rabbit, and I shoot out a stream of acid coming out from my metallic arm,
Woo! Okay,
Ew.
okay.
and
Oh
I
my god.
cast
Holy smokes.
like Tasha's caustic brew. So si Jebek plus one other rabbit, one injured rabbit, will need to make a
Oh my god, that's
dexterity save.
okay.
DC
Two,
13.
they have the same stats. So Jebek, that's a deck save.
Uh, Tapos I
What's the
move in
DC?
front of Roa
Okay.
and
So you
Jebek.
move in front of Roa. What's the DC?
13 lang naman.
13. Okay.
Oh,
This
buwan
is
ng DC.
Okay.
Why?
Level 2. So
Level 2.
this is Jebek's. Oh my god. Okay. Jebek makes it. The second
I meant,
the
makes
second
it.
rabbit, the one that's gravely injured, let's say 13. He also makes it.
I meant,
Okay, so you you basically you step in front until the creature each creature on deck save or be covered in aspects for your duration creature you start for that. Okay. So you basically step in front of Roa, you swing your metal arm forward and it shoots out acid.
acid.
Your arm is a honestly a very wondrous thing to hold. So the two of them easily notice it because it's shiny and all that. So that's why they're able to avoid the acid that actually spouted out of your um hand. So and they're able to easily jump away from the from the acid. And as a reaction, Jebek will say, "Ooh, big shiny thing! Too bad we're not actually stealing things, but you get the difference. Come on, we only got one thing from her. You can let us go, right? Right?" And it's is that all, Aiden?
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay, and
That's my
it's
turn.
now Kit's turn. Kit,
Uh,
what you do?
yeah, it will use his brand shiny guiding bolt towards Jebek.
Jebek lang specifically. Okay.
One, a creature lang of your choice.
Flash of light. Make a range spell attack. Okay, roll it.
Mm,
What is a rabbit seed? Uh,
Karen, nasan pala yung giant snail? Dito sa likod nila Jebek.
nasa likod nila. I'm
Okay.
going to say it is around 15 feet behind. 15 feet sa likod nila Jebek.
May 17.
Okay, so that's 17. What's their DC? Sorry. It definitely hits Jebek. Please roll damage.
Alin ng kit?
Oh my god, 4d6. Holy shit.
Cast,
I don't know.
That's
one,
with the wrong crew.
Radiant?
Wait, nag-boy pa ba siya?
Mean, um,
wait, did I click?
radiant damage. Radiant damage. Okay, a flash of light. Kit,
Okay.
from where you're standing, you basically fling a bolt of pure white light at Jebek. You see it. You see this bright bolt of light hit Jebek. You hear a scream of pure agony, and Jebek falls down dead in front of you guys. You know, very. You see his clothes and fur singed, and yeah, he falls down dead in front of you guys.
What happens to
Anything
the
else
gourd?
you want
Um,
to know?
gano'n siya kalayo? Gano'n siya kalayo? Sorry.
Oh, he is right in front. Nasa harap siya mismo ni Roa. So, magkakatabi lang kayo. He's like 10 feet away from you. Kung nasa likod ka ni
Oh,
Roa.
okay. I want to
Hit the gourd!
float. Yeah, float, and take the gourd very
Hindi ba nabasag yung gourd or
calmly.
something?
No,
Muddy
I
eh.
don't. Wait,
It's muddy.
let me just double check. I don't think it's shattered. Let me just double check.
Nabitawan niya pa yun.
No, he's
Maputik naman eh, so... May cushion.
let let me just double check something. Okay. Because that was pretty surprising.
Oops.
Oops! Yung,
Wait.
nasa dibdib.
Gourd.
Yung gourd yung tinamaan ng guiding bolt, hindi si Jebek.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
No. The gourd is as he falls down to the mud, singed and dead. Pretty much very dead. You see the gourd is still clutched in his hand. So what are you going to do, Kit?
Yeah, so Kit steps up, takes the gourd from the burnt hand and looks around and
Okay,
asks the
so
other
I'm
mob.
going. Okay, it's just a free action. You're just basically scooping it up. It doesn't,
Yeah.
it's a dead hand. It's not going to give, and it's not going to make any resistance whatsoever. And and that's all.
Yeah, he's gonna ask. So who wants to teach us how to use this thing?
That's a very
Who's
good question.
next?
Next in the
Parang
order.
sabi, so are you gonna give us a ride or not?
I'm sorry, Rabbit.
So it's now the Heron. It's now the rabbit's turn. Um, they all see Jebek on the ground dead, and I'm sorry, they just all scatter. So
Oh.
they're all going to run. Wait, standing. The Heron's long jump is of 20 feet, and its high jump is up to 10. Okay, so you see them. Each of the remaining the 7 remaining rabbits will run their full speed of 30 feet um away from you guys. Kahit yung mga rabbits sa likod nyo, they will jump 20 feet. Sorry, they will run pala, sorry. They will first run 30 feet and they will make a standing leap of 20 feet. So they basically need 50 feet. Because that's what rabbits do. And well, the giant snail is just 15 feet away from basically you guys. So they're able to reach the giant snail, all of them, and all of them are, and you hear all of them screaming, "Jimmy, whatever
What?
it is, whatever it is, oh no, bring that, get the guard, no, you get the guard, no, let's just go, and yeah, and they will try to, yeah, no, that's their is their action. Sorry, medyo na. No, they're not attacking. They just made a standing leap. So they move,
Tasha see
and
this laughter dun sa snail.
yeah, the 7 rabbits all make it to the snail. And I'm just determining kung makakapag-roll sila to actually get the snail to move. Standing. No, yung standing leap is already their action. So they need another turn
Yeah.
to actually make the snail to move.
We're all not gonna get away.
But yeah, they're all 7 of them are able to make it to the snail, the giant snail, and
Okay.
they muttering, Agdon will have our heads. Oh no, Jim extend, get the gourd. No, you get the gourd. So they're squabbling among themselves. Agdon will kill them. You have to get the gourd. No,
Agdom?
they'd rather face the hag than get the gourd, etc., etc. And that ends their turn. Roa,
Okay.
it's now your turn.
Okay.
The
Roa puts.
body of the rabbit is in front of you,
Okay.
dead.
Okay. So you guys can see Roa's like hair, like yung parang the wind is blowing it back, pero walang hangin.
Oh,
Tapos, okay, tapos she just places one hand on, sino makatabi niya? Si Aidan? Aidan's
yes,
shoulder, and then
Aiden is in Aiden is in front of you.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, sige, she places a hand in on Aidan's shoulder just to like push in front, parang pupunta siya sa harap niya, parang, and then a quick, ano lang, parang quick thanks, gano'n. Tapos, mag-move forward siya, and then she extends her hand, and then she casts ray of frost on the snail.
Oh no!
So on hit, it
Please
takes
have mercy on the snail, guys. The joke lang. Okay,
one
wait.
d damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my
Right,
next turn.
here's the giant snail.
Kill them all.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Mess with the wrong crew.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, takes 1d8 cold damage. Okay, are you targeting the snail or are you targeting the
Yes,
wabbit?
the snail. I
The
don't want it to
snail.
escape.
Okay, make a damage roll. That target range spell attack, please. Oh, 10. maybe it's the sudden shock of your memories being pulled from your
Mm-hmm.
brain,
Mm-hmm.
but your ray of frost misses the snail by just a tiny bit. You see that the ray of frost, it sort of hits the mud right beside the snail, the shell of the snail, and you hear one of the rabbits screech. And the rabbit that is holding the reins of the snail parang snaps in it. And anything else, Roa?
Okay, for her bonus action, she turns to Shane and then she just whispers, Shane, confetti rainfall. And then she casts inspiration on him.
Hey.
Sorry,
Alrighty,
ano yung
inspiration.
na-whisper ni Roa?
Confetti rainfall.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Shane, you
Okay.
see you see a dead rabbit in front of you guys. Shane, Roa whispered to you confetti rainfall, and there are 7 rabbits on a giant snail trying to get away from you guys. What are you going to do?
How far is the snail?
Um, hmm. From you guys, the snail is 15 feet.
Okay. Uh, After Roa whispers to Shane, Shane's going to kind of tilt his head a bit and then look at the snail. Like closes his eyes, concentrates, and when he opens his eyes, he says to the snail, "Roll."
Ouch.
All the bunnies are on top of the snail, right?
Yes, it is
Nice.
on top of the snail.
He commands the snail to roll. So the snail has to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
DC
It's a
13.
command, right? Command,
Yes, command.
command.
Yep.
That's
Kawawa naman yung snail.
Okay, yeah. You speak a one-word command to the creature you see within range. Okay, what's your spell DC? What's your wisdom save?
13.
The snail has a save. Okay, wait. Okay. Save, wisdom, 13, right? Okay. Let's see! Okay! So,
What does that mean?
you, actually, you, you command the snail to roll. You see it, di ba it has stalks? Yung eye stalks niya. You see the snail regard you a bit, maybe curiously. You see its eye stalks twitch. And what it does is, it does roll, but what it does is, its fleshy part, the fleshy body, it rolls inside its shell. It's basically withdrawn itself inside shell.
At least they're
Okay.
not getting away. Nice work, Shane.
So you just so you're just seeing the large shell of a giant snail, and it's now completely still, and you now hear the rabbits are now all screaming at the top of their lungs. What? And and you see the rabbit with the reins, parang he's frantically trying to hit the shell of the snail with its reins. But the shell, of course, the snail is not moving at all. The rabbits turn to you guys, and yeah, I guess we're still in initiative. They already they're out of action. They took their free action to rabble amongst themselves on top of the round. Aidan.
Well, they ano pala that, don't they do that sa turn nila? I mean, sa turn ng snail, I mean. That's what it does eh, in place of an action. It does the action and then ends its turn.
And of the snail.
Of the snail's
Of the
turn.
snail.
Okay, so come on.
So it's
And then
ano,
it didn't roll the rabbits
Death.
to death. Shane will, since it's 15 feet away, no? Shane will try to get
Mhm.
on top of the snail.
Okay.
Nasa kanila ba yung yung guard?
wala na,
Nakakita
nasa
Hindi,
akin na.
kay Kit na. Kinuha
Nakikit
niya.
na. Okay, okay, okay.
Ah,
Then no, you will not. Seeing that it's with Kit, he will not pursue.
okay, sorry. So, the cast command on the snail, it rolled up inside of it itself. Kumbaga. And, ano hindi ko ni-roll yung snail? Oh, well, I'm just going to say that it's not going to move anyway. So, yeah. Well,
Si Aidan na.
yeah. It was still initiative. They can't do anything unless
So, now that they're
it's
on
not
top
their
of
turn yet.
they're all on top of the snail,
They are
can I
all on
hit
top of the snail.
can I hit them again with can I hit them all with my stream of acid?
Oh my god. Fine. Go ahead. Wait,
So,
We've won!
acid, right?
We've
Jesus
yeah.
won
Christ, Tasha.
already!
Deck save. It's
First,
13, right?
I will tell to them, last chance, either give up right now or if you try to run away, you'll just get hurt.
Sige. This is new initiative na naman eh. So,
Mm.
they all of them in a line look at each other and immediately say, please don't, please don't melt us, please don't melt us. And you see seven snails, sorry, you see seven rabbits all holding their paws up.
Oh!
Ah, what,
Tapos
what?
naka-aim pa rin yung metallic arm ko with acid dripping like,
Yeah.
okay, get down of the snail slowly. Hands up.
Like,
Huli.
and you see, you see seven rabbits slowly slide off the snail. The two still injured, so medyo ika yung dalawa. And they all, yeah, they all obediently slide out from the shell of a snail, and they're still hands up. Okay, we're off. So
Naka-initiative pa ba tayo?
nah, I think it's safe to say that we're out of initiative because they've given up.
Okay.
Eh,
Roa walks slowly toward them. Like really slowly. Her hair is still flowing with no wind. And then
Really?
she holds the gaano katangkad tong mga rabbits na to? Like same height ko? Ganon?
No, they're just
Same height
medium
kit.
Kid
humanoid.
size?
Just
size?
just slightly taller than Kit. 4 feet, four and a half
Okay.
feet.
Okay.
So I make them parang line up, tapos doon ako sa may gilid nila. And I'm parang ready to spray acid on the whole lot of them kapag if anybody of them tries something funny.
Fishbowl.
So they're all looking at your metal arm, Eden, but you see some of them looking much more fearfully at Kit because he is the one who, fried Jebek with lightning. But yeah, they're all also looking at your arm very fearfully. So, but yeah, their hands clash, paws are all up, and they obediently line at your command. And they just,
Okay.
you see, they're just, shaking,
Okay.
shivering.
Uh, okay. I approach the healthiest looking rabbit and then I
Okay.
put my index finger under his chin and then smile at him like very, very um scary. And then I just ask, how do you give me back whatever it is that you stole? Answer now while I'm asking nicely.
parang inuubo siya na ewan. Parang, from one of his companions parang smacks him on the back. And parang, only Jack knows. And Anton. Only two
Who?
of them know how to do that. We don't
Who?
touch that.
Agdom?
Agdon.
Agdon.
Agdon?
Yes.
Who is
Only
this
Jebek.
Agdon?
Agdon Warm Scarf. Wait, sorry. He basically says, sorry, I'm not a voice. Agdon long scarf. He basically says in a very frightened tone that Agdon long scarf is their leader. He is, and if you remember the tune that they were singing earlier,
Mm-hmm.
he is their leader. He is the brigand prince of Chrismere, and he says that only him and Jebek knows how to operate that thing.
Well, Roa has a longer scarf than Agdon.
None.
Prince of
You
Disney.
see, you see, you see. None of the rabbits react to that because they're
Hey, I think that's a good joke.
Ah, come on.
sorry. Total. You see, you basically seven rabbits shivering, shaking. So
Okay,
they're scared little rabbits. Lol.
can you tell us how to ride this giant snail?
You
Better yet, can you take us to Agdon?
um yes. They have no choice. So they okay, well, let's okay. They all look at each other. Really, really. Uh, well, yeah. Okay, so at the medals, or acid, lightning, and they sort of start to softly squabble amongst themselves. Here. So yeah, they're sort of so they're sort of squabbling if they. So basically, they're arguing amongst themselves. Parang they're torn between being afraid of Agdon and being afraid of you guys.
Oh, look
So
at the time. I think my friends are running out of patience.
me, well, you do seem a bit scary. So make me an intimidation check with advantage.
Plus
Come
one.
on.
Jack of all trades.
Ad-
24. 25.
Roa, you somehow look like a dark avenging angel in their eyes.
Oh
Small
no.
rabbit's eyes. They're
Oh no.
already.
I'm
And
traumatized.
I guess you say that oh look, we're running out of time. Parang you
Mm.
say that with such venom
Mm.
that parang you see one of the rabbits at the back, very injured. You see him wet himself in fear.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
okay, okay, we'll take it to Agdon. Ah, so one of them, the rabbit immediately in front of Euroa, parang, can I can I try to? He points to the snail.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you did to it, but we have to. It's hard to ride that thing. So what did you do to it? He sort of fearfully looks at this rabbit fearfully looks at you, Shane, and yeah, basically asks what did you do to it? and how to make it move again.
Well, I just told it.
Oh, its duration, it's 1 round. Okay.
Mm.
Yep, one
Okay.
round lang siya.
Okay. So actually, actually, as the rabbit says that, and Shane, you say, I don't know what to do. You all see parang the snail parang sort of slowly crawl out of its shell and sort of maybe yung eye stalks niya start of looking around. Parang, huh? What happened? So, and the rabbit, oh, look, it's awake. Let's try to ride it. Maybe you can go ahead. You see, parang the rabbits sort of. So and so basically the one who's speaking yung rabbit na lang na nasa harap mo, Roa,
Mm.
and says, oh, well, I guess it's just like riding a horse.
Okay.
There's reins, and he points
Mm-hmm.
to the reins,
Mm-hmm.
and you just go and well, hope it did it rain? What the rabbits behind them behind says, well, I think it's train, so if you say yeah, it will move. It's fast, a bit faster than a regular snail. And he sort of has this very forced smile.
Uh-huh. Okay. So I guess we should get going.
And
Okay. You guys want to bring your dead friend with us?
oh god. And they look at the body of Jepek there. Yes, unless you don't want us
What do
to.
you think, Kit?
I don't know. I just killed something for the first time, so
Oh, okay.
um
Oops.
it really doesn't know what to say. He's just holding tightly
Cord.
cord. So kind of stunned also.
Okay, two of
Well, I guess
you.
before we head out, we should tie them up so that they don't run away.
Okay.
It's gonna be hard to like run after 7 rabbits when there's
Rabbits.
Rabbits.
only 4 of us.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, how are you going to tie them up?
Yung silver spool ba? Mukhang matibay.
We
Yung rope
haven't
ko, we can
tested
use
it yet.
we can use yung
Well, it's
hempen
not
rope.
magical, so I'm not
Mm,
sure.
You could tie up their legs
okay.
so that they can't run away. And the most they
Okay.
can do is jump away.
Okay.
Kaya ba
Tapos
na
we
tie
make it so
them
that they're all
together?
tied together.
Okay. I okay. So basically, alam mo yung sa I'm sorry, yung sa slaves nun, are
Para
they
ganun.
Yeah,
tied
yeah,
like
yeah.
that?
Nakatay
Okay.
yung hands nila together and also their feet are tied together.
Okay. Oh my god.
Why do I
Okay.
feel like we're suddenly villains?
Okay. So you
Yeah,
tie their basically the rabbits are in a line. Their hands and feet are tied together. So
yep.
how are you going to proceed for this?
Sinong gusto mag-try mag I guess maneuver nung giant snail?
You?
Aidan says I'm not very good at that. Especially exotic ones.
Is it a proficiency? Is it a
Animal handling,
skill?
I guess.
It's
Hmm?
animal handling basically. It is. Although it is a giant, it is still an animal.
I think it's a wisdom. Wisdom nga ba yun?
Yeah,
Animal handling?
I'm not proficient in that.
Animal handling is wisdom.
Well, Shane
Who
can
wants to try and maneuver the giant snail?
use his channel divinity to be proficient in, I don't know, snailback riding for for 10 minutes. Or
Maybe Kit?
he can also try animal handling.
Okay.
I have one animal handling.
Yeah, one din lang ang animal handling.
Oh, we're all the same. We're all in the same boat. One
So
lang din. Ang
Si Shane, ano ang animal handling niya, Shane?
3.
Oh,
Oh,
ikaw
Oh,
na, ikaw na, boss.
go
Snail
Shane!
boss.
Knock yourself out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
okay,
guess
Shane.
we pick up Jetix
He
corpse.
will use his channel divinity once per short rest to become
Okay.
proficient in animal handling. So maging +5.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so you guys see that there's this parang
8.
May inspiration ka.
Oh yes, he will use
oh
your
wow, you still have
D6 ba yan?
inspi.
D6.
Okay,
1d6.
fine.
God.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey,
14.
okay. You Shane, you see that there's this they put some sort of rigging naman, but they could even you can easily may parang net of rope that they draped over the shell of the snail so that they you could easily climb up it. So you get the reins
Okay.
and how do you how do you maneuver? How do you maneuver snail with the animal handling of 12?
14 kasi he
Ah,
used
14 ba? Okay,
the
sorry.
+2 dahil
14, 14.
he became proficient.
Ah, nga pala.
So,
Okay, sige,
he
yeah,
tries to recall yung being a farm boy. Just treat it like a horse. So
yes.
parang,
One of the rabbits did say that you ride it like a horse. So it says, yeah. Do you say yeah? So like a horse.
yeah, yeah. And he whips the reins.
Okay, so as you whip the rein, pero you move the reins like a horse. You see the snail, yung eye stalks ng snail, parang swing towards you. You see parang the eye sort of tilt. Parang feeling mo nag-tilt yung head ng snail sa'yo. And they parang slow and they move in front and the giant snail starts to move
Zooms.
and it's
Woohoo! We have a giant
basically
snail, guys.
moving at a leisurely pace. Pwe. I'm sorry, akala ko mabilis ang giant snail pero hindi pala. But it's not. Well, its speed is 10 feet. So, I'm
Hindi na
sorry,
bilis.
akala ko kasi ibang snailing na sa utak ko. Sorry. It moves. So kanina pala, bro. But anyway, yeah. So wait. So you tied all the rabbits together. Are you all riding the snail?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not that
And-
cruel.
Yeah.
And how about the rabbits that you tied
Yeah.
up in a line?
They're
There's-
tied
there's
together
room.
tapos para silang bag na nakasabit dun sa ano.
Parang saddlebags. Rabbit.
Parang saddle bag.
Okay. Pero
Ay,
nakasabit sila sa gilid ng snail. Okay, ng shell.
Ng shell.
May-
Para,
Maybe they can pull the snail para mas mabilis.
You can certainly try.
Guys, let's not be slave drivers. Baka hindi tayo makauwi from Paywall.
Okay. So
Murder.
you guys. So where are you guys going?
To wherever they say that guy is.
that
Andun
long
is-
scarf guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We're
you
not
Mm,
gonna
ask.
check.
So basically, you
Yes.
ask them where to
Or
go and
directions.
the direction. And one of the rabbit that you talked to earlier, Roa, the one I guess was standing leader.
Hmm.
Now he says, "Uh, you go past the slanty tower first, then go forward and forward and forward and forward until you reach our headquarters, sir, ma'am, mistress, angel."
Yung general direction nun is on the same direction ng nahulog na balloon, opposite direction.
Nung when the rabbit parang sort of made fuzzy directions to where their headquarters is. Yes, it's in the same general direction as where the
Well,
trajectory of the falling balloon.
that's where we were going originally, so why not? But what's the plan if we go like how many of you are there in your headquarters?
Uh, we don't know. We can't count. One of the rabbits. One of the rabbits pipes up behind. Yung one of the injured rabbits pipes up. We can't. A lot.
Oh,
One of the other rabbits says.
more than what? More than us right here, right now?
One of the other rabbits say, "Depends on the day."
Okay.
you know how rabbits are. They multiply. There might be
No. Yeah, that's a good
hundreds.
point.
We could scout ahead before we head to their headquarters with giant snail.
Okay.
See how many are there in general that we're walking into and what our
Okay.
goal is.
Well, I guess you guys will have plenty of time to do that with your new steed, the giant snail, moving at a glacial pace towards the mud. And since it is 11 in the evening, 12 p.m. Japan time, I think we will end the session here with you guys finally having a giant snail as a steed and basically
Yeah.
seven slave rabbits tied up
No.
at your beck and call. That sounds so kinky, but it's not.
Nakaano sila,
Okay.
nakashibari rope tayo doon sa gilid.
Makapatay na naman ako eh.
No.
Guys, thank
First
you very
kill.
much for
First kill
playing.
of the campaign.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
rin.
Thanks, Karen.
Wala naman mangyayari next week. Yay! See you next week. Nothing will happen next
Next
week.
week.
Yay!
Thank you.
28. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you for playing,
Bye,
guys. Let's
guys.
have the
Bye.
summary up
Bye.
bukas. Good night. Bye. Sorry,
Bye.
Bye.
sorry, Jen.
Bye-bye.
Medyo nag-extend. 12 na
Okay lang,
dyan.
okay lang.
Okay. Good night,
Okay.
guys. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye.